Hey everybody, it's Justice for Comics. It is time to review the pre-orders for the month of June. Basically, these are books that are coming out. It's basically July books, right? Books that are released in July. So we're going to go through what I'm looking at. I use DCBS service. I recommend the same. I don't use Midtown anymore. I haven't for years now, or at least a year now. I've been using DCBS. They've got the best discounts. Typically, anywhere from 35 to 40% discount. Just depends on the title, the publishing company, that kind of thing. But we'll start off with Boom Studios. There's a couple books I'm getting from Boom. Just go through it here real quick with you. I'm going to try out this title, Eat the Rich, #1. It's a 5-issue miniseries. There is the incentive cover, which looks cool. Kind of dig that with the red sunglasses. It is a 50% discount. That's the regular A cover. So instead of $3.99, you're pre-ordering it for $1.99. That's a pretty good deal. There's also the Frizzen C cover, 35% discount, but it's Jenny Frizzen, so I gotta buy it. I love it. I'm a big fan of Jenny Frizzen's artwork. And you also have a B cover here by Carrie. I'm not interested so much in that one. And the incentive cover is basically the A cover, but Virgin. I'm going to pick that one up as well. If this series really takes off and does well, I think that incentive cover could catch fire. So for $8, it's worth taking a chance on it. Eve. That one might be worth picking up. I know there's an A, B, and C cover. Only the A cover is being shown right now. I think the first issue did really well. A lot of people liked it. I haven't had time to read it yet. I do have the first issue. I just haven't had a chance to sit down and read it at the moment. But there's your A cover, which is okay. Nothing great about that. I kind of would like to see what the other covers look like. Before pulling the trigger on that. There's a cover by John Boy Myers, who's usually pretty decent, and then there's a incentive cover by him as well for $20. It's a 1 in 10. For $20, it's a little rich, so I probably wouldn't pre-order that. Sometimes you can get better deals not pre-ordering on certain incentive covers. Like I've gotten 1 in 10s for cover price or $10. At like Things from Another World, on pre-order versus DCBS service. So I notice on these, sometimes these 1 in 10s, they'll be priced cheaply or they'll be, double. This is double ratio. So yeah, that's not a good deal for me. So I won't buy that. Let's see. I think there's a couple more here that I grabbed. Let me take a look. Once in Future, I basically pre-order all the A covers. It's a solid read. Hasn't really done that well in investment-wise. You got Dan Moore art. You got Kieran Gillian writing. It's a good series. Every issue is interesting, and I like it. I think it's a good story. But as far as investment goes, I think the first issue might be a $10 to $15 book. There's a couple incentive covers that have done okay, but for the most part, this series hasn't really caught fire. Probably an underdog at the moment. So, but it's a really solid read. So that's one of those books I pre-order every month just because I really like to read it, not buying it because I think it's going to be a great investment. Something is Killing the Children. Hardcover book 1 is coming out. So I know there'll probably be a lot of people on this, especially if you couldn't afford to pick up the original issues, which is super expensive now. A lot of people are going to be opting to pick up the hardcover or the trades, and you can get the regular hardcover for $32.49, 35% discount. Man, it's a $50 hardcover. Wow, man, that's expensive. There is a slipcase that is going to be a $70 book, deluxe slipcase, which is kind of cool. Pre-order that for $45. Yeah, that's a big discount. 45 versus 70. So I'd imagine there's going to be some people ordering that, I would think. So that does it for Boom. I think that's all I saw from Boom that I was interested in. Dark Horse. Man, there's just a lot of stuff from Dark Horse that I just don't pick up anymore. Still waiting to see if Black Hammer gets developed into something. I watched that entire first season of Sweet Tooth, which is a Jeff Lemire property. I liked it. I thought it was really good. My wife and I watched it. It was really entertaining. I thought it was very well done. Hopefully it gets picked up for season 2. I mean, this is the problem with Netflix. A lot of first seasons come out. It does fairly well, but maybe not gangbusters, and then you never see it again. So it's kind of frustrating to get into a series and one season comes out and that's it. So I don't know. I get kind of pissed off about it sometimes, but it's like that Jupiter's Legacy. I thought it was pretty good. I mean, I know some people didn't like it. It was a pretty good adaptation of the comic book, I thought. And I liked the comic book. I thought the comic book was entertaining. And I thought enough people were watching this show to warrant a couple more seasons, but apparently that's not happening. They announced, Mark Millar announced that they've let everyone out of their contracts. So that means that basically no one's forced to do a season 2. Doesn't sound like it's going to happen, but I kind of wish they would do like a 3-season deal, even if it's crappy. They're at least committed to do 2 or 3 seasons. That way, you at least can follow what's going on. The other thing I'm picking up here from Dark Horse, I am going to grab this one. I rarely ever buy trade paperbacks, but this is a Frizzen cover. It sounds like an interesting story. Mafioso from the mafia. It just sounds like a pretty cool story. It has some interesting styling to it. Female revenge story. It sounds pretty good. And a Frizzen cover doesn't hurt either. So I am going to pre-order that. 40% discount, not bad. The other thing I like the cover art of these I did pick up the first issue of Masters of the Universe, Revelation. It's a 4-issue miniseries. You got Kevin Smith writing. He hasn't written anything in a while. He's a decent writer. He's known more for his movies, but he is a comic book writer, and this is just a cool looking cover too. So, you might have a good story. You definitely have a cool cover. I think it's worth picking up. I'm going to try to collect the series. I'm not a huge He-Man, Masters of the Universe fan, but there's enough going on here to warrant me picking this up. So I'm going to grab that. I think that might be it from Dark Horse. I don't think there was anything else. Let me move on to DC. I'm sorry, this is going to be a long video. I am going through my pre-orders, so I know it can take a little bit of time. Batman 111. Batman's been a great series. James Tynion writing, of course. Fantastic writer. Yeah, and who doesn't love a Gabriel Delato cover? I mean, I can get this for cover price, minus the discount, $3.50. Yeah, that's a big win. That's called a no-brainer right there. Highly recommend you pick that up. I mean, the A cover's not bad either by Jimenez, but yeah, I'm just going to go with the B cover. I'm happy with just the B cover there. What else did I see here? I'm not picking I'm being very selective from DC these days, not picking up too many titles from them. I definitely have seen myself picking up a lot more independent titles. My internet's a little slow here. There we go. Let's see here. Batman Fear State Alpha. I'm not a big fan of one-shots, so I typically avoid those. I just don't really care for them that much. The cover has to really blow me away to pick up a one-shot, basically. Batman Reptilian. I don't know if I may pick up that first issue Sienkiewicz cover if I can get a really good deal on it. Right now, though, everywhere I'm looking, it's like a $40 to $50 book. I would like to pick it up for, $25, $30, close to ratio. I know it's a 1 in 25, but I'd like to get it close to ratio if I could. Let's see here. What else am I picking up? had been collecting Batman Urban Legends. I don't know if I'm going to pick up that 6th issue, though. Catwoman, number 34, the Jenny Frison cover, definitely. Big fan of Frison, picking that up. There's a few more I think I'm going to be getting here. Let me see. The Conjuring, this is a B cover, or rather A cover rather, by Sienkiewicz. It's kind of cool. It's one of those creepy monkey ones. Detective, 1041. Yeah, the Bermejo cover, that's pretty cool. I'm going to be getting that for sure. I love Bermejo's artwork. And 1042, another cover by Bermejo. That's pretty awesome. Definitely getting that. Free Comic Book Day. I don't know, I probably should pick up one of these. It's a nice cover by Miko Suyan. I like his artwork. And it is only, looks like they're going to charge you 25 cents for a free comic book. But, you know, I don't really want to travel to a comic book shop that day. I know that the purpose of it is to drive new customers into the store, kids, all that kind of stuff. I mean, I understand what the purposes of it is, but let's see, what else did I notice from DC? I Am Batman. I don't think I'm going to get that. Man, there's just so much stuff that they produce that I don't buy. Joker number 6 is out. I don't know if I'm going to continue with that. I think I'm done with the Joker for now. I feel like I'm Jokered out at the moment. I'm not collecting Justice League. I was collecting the Kale No covers. He's not doing the covers anymore, so I'm kind of dropping that. What else do we got here? Oh, yeah. Nice House on the Lake. That's the regular A cover by Martinez Bueno. Martinez Good. I think that's what his name means. There is a B cover by Christian Ward that's not shown. I'm sure that will be pretty good as well. Christian Ward's a good artist. And just an A and B cover. So I'd recommend picking up both. Nice House on the Lake. That was the first issue was great. I read the story. I thought it was an excellent read. Robin number 5. I don't know if that's a new character right there, so you may want to take note of that. And is that spoiler maybe? I don't know. I have to look. That could be a new character, so take notice of that B cover of Robin number 5. That might be worth taking a gamble on. Let's see, there's a couple other things coming out here. Move on. I think we're getting near the end. Swamp Thing. Yeah, it's hard for me to say no to Swamp Thing and a Matina cover, so that is a definite buy for me. Love Swamp Thing, and I love Matina's covers. What else we have here? Yeah, Wonder Woman I've not been picking up. I know the Middleton covers have been pretty decent for Wonder Woman. He was on the regular Wonder Woman covers. Looks like he's off of that now, and he is doing a B cover for Wonder Woman Black and Gold, issue 3, but they don't show the cover yet, so I'm gonna wait on that. I don't know if I'll like it or not. Who knows? We'll see. All right, that does it for DC. Dynamite Entertainment. I didn't really find anything to pick up from Dynamite, so I'm gonna pass on that. IDW. I think the only thing from IDW that I liked. What was it? I usually like Usagi Yojimbo. There is issue 3 of 6 from this miniseries, Dragon Below Conspiracy. Let me just check real quick if I got anything else from IDW. I don't think so. Oh, Kanto. Yeah, Kanto 3. Yeah, number 2. I am going to grab that. I'm not getting the incentive cover. They want way too much money for it. They want, again, it's a 1 in 10, and they want $20 for it. Just not going to pull the trigger on that. I'm going to wait. I think I can get a better deal through other means. So let's see. What else am I getting? Let me just go through what I got in my cart. I haven't checked out yet, so this will make it easier. Let's go through Image. Department of Truth number 12, the Simmons cover. Typical Simmons cover. It's nice. I'm going to pre-order that. The B cover is not known yet. That doesn't show it by Wingard. Wingard, I guess his name is. I'm going to pick up both. Just an A and B cover there. Ice Cream Man number 25, 25th issue. That's probably going to be an important issue. It's oversized. I'm sure there'll be maybe something interesting with it. So I am going to pick up the regular A cover. There's also a B cover, which looks interesting. Very interesting. Looks creepy. So A and B cover. There's also a C cover, which I don't see yet. I'm going to take a gamble and grab that one just in case. There's a bunch of store exclusives that are going to be out for that issue. There's also an E cover, wraparound. I'm just going to pick them all up. I think it's going to be an important issue for that series. I would recommend picking at least the A and B cover up, but, you know, buy what you want. King Spawn number 1. I love this cover. I've posted this on my Instagram. Puppeteer Lee, man, that's such a good cover. It might be one of my favorite Spawn covers ever. That's so good. He can paint a cover. That just be kind of cool if you could get this in a Virgin cover as well. Who knows? Maybe keep your eyes out for that. But notice 50% discount. Now, this is a larger book. This is a new series launched by McFarlane. It's a 50% discount, though, so it's a $6 book that will be available pre-order for $3. So I think you're nuts not to pre-order that. Spawn 321. Medieval Spawn is back, and, man, that is an awesome cover by Bjorn Berens. I follow him on Instagram. He's really a good artist, a digital artist. He's very, very good. I'd highly recommend making sure you pick up Spawn. I pick up basically all the Spawn covers, especially Matina as well. So that does it for Image. Moving on to Marvel, Daredevil 33. That's a must-buy every month for me. Chip Zdarsky, Chichetto artwork. Yeah, you can't go wrong picking that up. That's a must every month. Immortal Hulk 49. Alex Ross covers. Al Ewing writing. Interior art by by Joe Bennett, rather. Great series. I've been collecting it since the first issue. It ends at issue 50. And then apparently, I've heard the rumor Donny Cates is going to be writing Immortal Hulk after this, so we'll see what happens. Moon Knight number 2, I am definitely going to pick up the first 5 issues of this series. You've got cover there by McNiven. Writer is Jed McKay, and artist is Alessandro Cupaccio. Probably butchered that name, but yeah, I'm going to give at least the first 5 issues a try and see if it's any good. So I think I went through everything. I think the last thing I was looking at is the Heavy Metal number 309. I love this cover. I'm a big fan of Santa Fung. Santa Fung is a fairly new artist. He's done some exclusive covers for Scorpion Comics. He did a Cult of Dracula cover, number 3, that was really awesome. He's just a really good artist, and I just think this cover is fantastic by him. So and I'm not someone who normally buys Heavy Metal issues, but yeah, I'm going to definitely pick that up. I think that looks awesome. So those are my pre-orders, guys, for the month of July. 27 items, totaling $94.34. So I'm kind of proud that I'm keeping it under $100. But with taxes and shipping, you know, it'll be a little bit over that, obviously. But so that's what I had for you. Let me know what you think. Maybe there was something else I should pre-order that I didn't. Make me aware of that in the comments. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell for notifications. And again, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of this video. Maybe there was something I should have pre-ordered for the month of July that I didn't mention on this video. Leave that in the comments, and I respond to all the comments. And I will see you guys again on Wednesday reviewing New Comic Book Day. Thanks, guys.